Hi, this is Guy for One Kingdom TV and also Kingdom Solutions for South Africa. The subject of what is going on in South Africa is deeply concerning for a lot of us, and probably for those of you who live in South Africa, even more so. But I know that there is a prophetic purpose for South Africa, which maybe seems hard to believe considering the things that are happening. But I also know that by God's grace, if His people will understand their kingdom identity in South Africa, that we are supposed to be a people that have access to heaven. We are a people that are given the privilege where Jesus says, if you knock on the door and you ask, I will answer. We have that privilege. We can access, we can ask heaven for its solutions. And if you understand that the ability to enter heaven and to say, God, we've got a real problem here. What is heaven's solution? If you understand that the only people that privilege is given to is Jesus' people, His body, His ecclesia, then it changes the way we think about things. And it changes the fact that instead of sitting around as victims, we can go to God, the Most High, the most powerful, the most authoritative, the wisest of all, and say, God, what is the solution for the situation? And I'll talk a little bit. There's a great company, the Great E, from which you get your great electricity, that is running into the ground. I read recently that it is running out of trucks to carry the coal to the power generators, and nobody's thought about replacing the fleet. Apparently what I'm reading is that it's just breaking down. Well, how did we get into that situation in the first place? Well, we got into that situation by saying, let's surrender our freedom to this great thing, this great conglomerate. And now the great conglomerate is falling on its face and dragging everybody down with it. Well, what is the kingdom solution to that? The kingdom solution is that every person who has the skills, the answers, the abilities, every creative person is sitting in the pews of our churches. All of the people that are anointed to lift the kingdom and to lift South Africa up are sitting in the pews of our churches. But the problem is nobody is calling them up into their place, and nobody is saying to them, but the kingdom of heaven is in hand, it is in your gifting, it is in your lap, but nobody is awakening you to the fact that that is so. And so one of the consequences of that is the entire country is collapsing under the weight of Hosea 4 verses 6. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. My father once said to me, how do you know what you don't know when you don't know that you don't know? In other words, what he's saying is, how do you know what you are ignorant about when nobody has actually revealed to you there is something to know? And what I'm doing is I'm coming to you, South Africa, I'm coming to you, Ecclesia, I'm coming to you, church, I'm coming to you, Christians. And I'm saying what you don't know is that God, the kingdom of heaven, which knows all things, has all resources, everything you need for this time is at hand, and it's sitting, and the God-given gifting that you need as a people to come through this time is in your laps. God has already gifted you. He's already put it in you. But who of you, which of your pastors are saying, come, let's actually go and knock on God's door and actually ask Him for actual solutions, real solutions to the real challenges you're facing? Kingdom of heaven is at hand, and God will give you everything. God says, ask and I will answer. There are engineers sitting on your pews, scientists sitting on your pews, bankers, financiers, entrepreneurs. South Africa, you've got the most incredible gift of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs look at problems and they solve problems. Stop bowing down to the great E God. It's not your God. God is your provision. Ask Him for the solutions, and He may give you a solution for you. Package the solution, take it, Get your brothers and sisters who have the same gifting in your churches together. God has shown me this. Can't we work together? Form a business around it if necessary. That business may turn into generating multi-billions of dollars, which don't put yourself as the recipient, but put the community and God's kingdom as the recipient, so that all of you can prosper together. The answer to these things is in the kingdom. It's not in the mammon way of thinking we've been taught, from which we need to divorce ourselves and move out of that to walk in his kingdom. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. Please invite people to this group, not by sending them a Facebook email, but please take the link of the group and actually email it to them, because Facebook adds them into the join list, but when they don't know they've been added into the join list, they are not active, and Facebook then degrades our position and our reach. So copy the link for the group, send them an email and say, hey, please click on this and join. This is important for us as a nation. May God bless you. Thank you.